show you all the brand new pieces.
Do you know how my wife cleans her jewelry?
What's that?
She hands it to me and says, clean this.
Well, you're a good man. Most of us don't have that privilege.
I never knew that it was an option not to.
Right. Okay, here's our other drum roll piece, and this is what we're just so absolutely crazy excited about to tell you.
This. Okay, I love this.
We showed this, and I just have to hold this because this is going to be one of the coolest shells I've ever seen.
This is totally cool, and this is lion's paw. They dive for it in Panama. It's on the Caribbean side. It's also on the Pacific side. Also, they actually find it up as far as the Sea of Cortez, but they scuba dive for this. Okay, they don't. They do some free diving, but scuba dive. It is limited. You do have to have a special permit for it. It's not like you can just go in and just start harvesting this like that. But the reason that they call it lion's paw, and I think this is so cool. Okay, think about this. You know the movie Madagascar, right? Yeah. Okay, Madagascar, and trust me, there are no penguins in Madagascar. Okay, how they came up with penguins, I never have quite kind of figured that one out. I know there's a story to it, but like with the lion in that, right? That they have the lion, and you see he's got that big animated paw, right? This looks like a lion's paw, but it looks like a lion's paw in the wild. That's why they call it lion's paw shell. Now, when they come with these, I buff this off, of course. I buff this off, otherwise, it'd have crustaceans all over it. So it's really unique, and this is kind of a big shell. It comes in all sizes, but this is one of my display shells that I have in my display case.
So Jay, what did they do? Cut like we're seeing here, linear to do?
What they do, they only cut on the top here. So they take this, they cut this out, and this is where the colors are. And then you can see where they scribed it. They did all that by hand. They do that with a diamond Dremel, and they scribe them. There's no two of these that will be totally identical. They're all different. Okay, they're uniquely different. It's a shell, so it's a natural. This is a natural shell. Mother Nature doesn't make anything exactly the same. They're all going to be uniquely different. So even though you're getting the same design, you're getting something that really is a one-of-a-kind piece. It truly is a one-of-a-kind design. This is the first time that you've even seen this. We've used lion's paw just one or two times before, mainly in beads and hishi, but we've never really done a big necklace or a big project with it. I'm doing some really cool stuff that'll be coming up. Wait till you see what I did in February and what I got in April. So if you love this and you buy this, guarantee you, I'm going to have some other cool things that you can pair it up with.
And this is not for the shy at heart. You wear a piece like this, and everybody, I mean,
people are going to wonder what it is.
I'm so intrigued. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, first off, I read it. I'm like, lion's paw? Now what in the world is that? And Jay was like, oh, it's only from this one area. And all he did was show me the thing, the shell, and I said, I got it. And that's exactly what it looks like. All 100% handcrafted, even down to the strand. It's a 19.5-inch necklace with a 2 3/4. Yeah.
And here's on this is where it brings back. I get flashbacks, man. when I see the Hishi beads, because that's how I started. That's how I started. The first thing I ever did was make Hishi beads, and we did it in puka shell. You remember puka shell? And you weren't cool. Oh, you weren't cool unless you had a puka shell necklace, right? Okay, puka shells. We did it in turquoise. Some of the first Hishi beads that I did were spiny oyster. I've told you that story. Like we used to go diving. We'd go on break into San Carlos and Guaymas down there, and there used to be piles of spiny oyster shell on the beach. And then you could, as much as you could stuff in the van. I mean, and then within my college days, from the time I started bringing that up till when I left, there was no more left on the beach. They had started to realize, what it was worth. And that's the same thing with the lion's paw. This is something brand new and different. Okay, now, we also have this wonderful, and this, talk about wear-friendly, user-friendly, it's a spring coil, or stretch bracelet, I'm sorry, stretch bracelet in lion's paw. And this is out of that same exact shell. So it's one size fits all, really wear-friendly, user-friendly, great look, and a great kind of a contemporary type design.
And only from that one area, is that correct? That
yeah, Panama, they find it, it's strange. They dive for it in Panama, but they find it on the Pacific side, they find it in the Caribbean, which is very unique. And then a friend of mine says, I haven't seen it there, but he says that he's seen it in the Sea of Cortez. But here again, it's not like you just go dive for this and you just start harvesting, right?
Right.
You have to have the permits to do it. They just don't let you. And if you have to have the permits, if you don't have the permits, you can't export it.
Oh, okay. So that all comes into play, even down to the individual shells where you can see little texturing, just like in the real shell, adding to the fact that this is 100% all 100% handcrafted. So you're seeing the 100%. This is the premiere, if you will, of the lion's paw. Just the story behind it is fun. And then to have this uniqueness of this shape of the individual necklace that it comes on, and it doesn't matter. I'm wearing it against the skin, which I love because you have all those natural, beautiful earth tone oranges and just the beautiful, every gorgeous, perfect shell you could imagine picking up on the beach, those colors. And then some, the exotic shells that we show you is what you can expect in this fabulous piece. And the compliments and the fact that you have a one-of-a-kind here and the opportunity to get it home for under $25 when you shop using any major credit card, debit card, PayPal, whether it's your gift cards or HSN charge cards. And then, of course, from there, you have your unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. But even from this angle here, Jay, you can see.
Okay. Look at the thickness of the shells and how they do this, okay?
Cool.
And so they take this, and they, that's a really great point, is actually they take this, now this has been buffed down, but so this is what they call the rind, right? This is the rind, and that's what they have to cut to be able to get the thickness that they need so that they can, drill it and actually hang it. Isn't that beautiful?
It really
Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Now, it doesn't look like this when it comes out. I mean, like I said, it's all crusted over. I took this and buffed it.
Yeah,
so.
but it's fresh too. Those colors are just neutral, they're fresh, they're inviting. And I was saying this earlier, this time of the year especially, we tend to go with the darker colors. And it's fun to have jewelry that brightens up if you're one to wear a lot of the darks. Black turtlenecks, you have your grays, you wear your navies, you wear just the neutral colors that make you feel safe come the cooler season. Wear this, back with it. I could see this with a camel, gorgeous, just like a wool blazer and like a neutral turtleneck, and this would be that accessory that makes the entire outfit, that sets it apart and automatically becomes the ultimate conversation piece. It's the first time we're premiering it. We have less than a minute right now for you to take advantage of the last of the quantity with the 5 flex payments, which means over the next 5 months. That's how that all works. You can break up your payments. It's going to be less than $25 with your shipping and handling. And if you've purchased anything in jewelry or from Jay today, you've already taken care of your full price shipping and handling. Everything else additional is half price shipping and handling. 453-832 is the item.